and up and down and up and down.
And what are we doing?
And we're soul
cycling.
cycling. Here's the deal. We're running a little late because what's very important to Hilary Joy Diaz is her soul cycle class. And the Wi-Fi went bananas after our live show. And she was on, I saw her on her phone and her iPad. She was signed in. She was logged in. She went reserve Stacy and it went and melted down. So Hilary's here. We got her on wait list. So the people at Soul Cycle, please get her a seat so she can go up and down. Hi, Hilary Joy.
Hi, how are you? I'm
Uh,
great.
This is your first YouTube and Facebook live
Yes, it
show.
is.
I'm Kimberly. If you've missed Hilary's collection, I got to tell you, she's got a standout collection that is all about bohemian chic, exotic world travels, global inspiration, and incredible affordability. Now, if you missed our show, we had to end a little early. Everything was selling out so quickly. She'll have another live show with Wendy at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 Central. But we've got some people saying hello. We've got Frances joining us. Hi, Frances. Judith and Anne is shopping, and Elaine. Hello, Jamie. Which camera are we on? This one or this one? Yeah. So Jamie's
We're
been on
really
vacation,
casual.
and he forgets these things. Now, first of all, Jamie,
I'm going to stand up here.
Come to the front of the table and show us your shoes. Because here's the thing, her style. Oh, look at the leg pop. This is what no, just put your foot down. He'll come to you.
Oh, I thought. Oh well, I can come to him.
Okay, there you go. Look at those wicked cool shoes.
When we did our photo shoot here, I had both legs in the air with these shoes on.
Did you really?
Yeah, backwards. Yes.
Oh my gosh. What is your background as far as like flexibility and movement with your body?
Well, because my husband is a stuntman and he is a gymnast. So over the last 20 years, I have learned to stretch like.
Are you like
I
a
stretch
Gumby?
like 20 minutes a day.
Do you?
Yeah.
You're fantastic.
I might look, rigid.
No.
But I go into a stretch. I can really. I do
You
a
can
lot
do
of
the
yin
splits?
yoga. No, he does the splits.
He
I
does
do
the
a lot
splits.
of yin yoga where you stay in stretches for 3 minutes to 5 minutes, and
Oh.
that's And I do it all around the world.
Oh my gosh. All right. So Hilary Joy
Let's not talk
Couture.
about that, okay?
But if you want to know more, just ask me a question, because the thing about YouTube and Facebook is that we're very interactive. We're very casual. We're going to talk about beautiful pieces from Hilary's collection. Back after making an incredible showing in April, everything is selling out in minutes at a time. We're very limited because no two pieces will ever be alike. This first piece, which is a 33-inch white agate and gem toggle necklace, is 180277. Hilary uses combinations of gems unlike any other designer here at Evine. You have combined agate,
Solar
labradorite,
quartz.
solar quartz, excuse me,
Stalactite, solar
and
quartz.
beautiful pearls in this piece.
Peacock pearls, the most AAA labradorite, black rhodium. See, when we showed the stalactite on TV, you saw the raw.
Yes.
That's why it's hand wrapped around like that. You've got black rhodium, more expensive than gold. And then if you show up the labradorite, look at this AAA quality checkerboard cut diamond, and then all hand wrapped. This is all a labor of love.
Yes. So let's talk about that. I would love for you, for those of you that are new to shopping for Hilary's collection, to get a little bit of the story of your life. Because you're a city girl, right? Who
Not
travels,
anymore.
not anymore. Now she's a Soul Cycle girl.
Now I'm a Hamptons
in the
girl.
Hamptons. So my first anniversary went out to Montauk. And
My boat was docked there for 20 years
Get
at
out!
Montauk Yacht Club.
So we went all the way down, towards the end, there's that lobster roll shack on the left side. There was a trailer.
I had to drive my car 150 miles. I went back there 3 times before the summer began and had my lobster roll.
You've got to get the
It's a
lobster
shack.
roll. It's a shack, literally.
And it's amazing.
Yeah, and you don't care. I mean, they literally take the little guy screaming, put him in the pot, and then chop, 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 and you're good to go. But enough about lobster roll. I want to know about the history of your collection. Give everyone just a little taste of how you got started in jewelry creating and design.
I got started really also in high school. I went to an alternative high school that had 100 students in the basement of a church.
Okay.
And I got to take a course at a university, and it was in art because I was always into art. So they would send me outside in the middle of the winter and say, sketch the leaves on the trees. I would sketch jewelry.
Oh, wow.
I would sketch jewelry. They'd bring it in and they say, well, you told me to do that. And I said, yes, but these are the natural colors and this is nature. And I just sketched jewelry. And that was my beginning of
There
the
you
love
go.
for jewelry.
And you know what? What's really interesting, and I'm just saying hello to a lot of your top fans that are shopping with us here today, about your collection, because we just met and just worked together for the very
Yes.
first time our show. And I felt this mind, body, spirit connection.
Exactly.
And that's how you're going to feel when you wear these pieces. Do you seek out these stones that speak to us in some way?
They speak to us in every way, metaphysical, spiritual. I want the entire world to come together. I know that's a big, tall order to ask, but through my gemstones, I feel in some way we can have more love, more unity, and the closer they are to your body,
Yes.
and the closer they are, that's why I choose these particular gemstones, and they all have the meanings behind them.
Now, when we think about closer to the heart and emotions, your hair, you know, our Texan girls will say, the bigger the hair, the closer to God. You have a nickname for your hair. You
Yeah. Yeah, the witch that's melting, okay?
I'm like, come
The witch
on.
that's melting. I was on in Milan 10 days ago. It was 105 degrees, literally in the studio, on for 8 hours.
Wow.
Because I had the special valve, and I thought I was on the movie Broadcast News.
Oh my God.
When that man, who was he, when he got on air,
Smelting.
and he was just sweating to death.
Yes.
But I didn't look it because my show host was fanning me while he was wiping his face because he couldn't wipe me.
Right.
Because I had makeup on.
Right. Oh,
Okay.
hilarious.
But this, yeah, I mean, it was hilarious.
Well, listen, this is the breadth of Hilary's collection, is that she travels on all the television networks all across the country and across the world.
And across the date line.
Think
Even
about
to
that.
Australia and New
Do you have
Zealand.
like platinum, diamond status, like you're always?
Delta.
Oh yeah, that's
But
the way to
I
go.
don't get first class.
What?
No, sometimes going from here to LA. No, it's no.
There's so
no.
many people now.
Yeah.
With all your travels, you're not like Diamond, like the 100 million quazillion miler person.
You have to really be 100 million quazillion miles, okay? Nowadays, it used to be much different.
It is. You know, I think when it, for us, because NWA, you know, was based here when they and Delta merged,
Yes.
I used to always get an upgrade. I'm only silver. I'd always get an upgrade up next. Now I'm gold. I can't even get like anywhere close.
That's the point.
Yeah.
They just, you know. But whatever, I'm happy just to go wherever I go.
Give me that priority line though, babes. Hey, listen.
Oh, I go on first. I always say that I have a torn tendon in my hand, which I do.
Which you do.
Which I do. And I am always the first one to board the plane.
Aren't you? There-
Everywhere.
I got to get the tricks. By the way, we're moving along. Yes, we're learning a lot. We're having fun.
Oh.
To these earrings that are set in 18 karat gold embracing, 180271.
But these are, okay, these
Tell
sold
me.
out also before I went on air last
Yes.
week with them.
Yes.
Because these are 10 carats and 12 carats of these precious gemstones, ruby, emerald, sapphire.
Sapphire.
And then you've got the most gorgeous freshwater coin pearls, 100% handmade. And then if that's not enough, you've got the zircon going up the 18 karat gold shank. But look at these earrings.
Those are fab.
They are my cornucopia.
Oh, yes.
Okay,
I was
and
thinking like
they
a
are-
cluster of grapes.
They are so elegant. But I couldn't believe, like, the things that I had the stories to tell about, they sold out before I went on
Of course.
air. Because
You guys know the stories. You're there for them. All right. So these to me are a dance. I love the way the individual genuine gemstone, by the way, is set
Precious.
for you. Precious with the gold bead accent and all the movement. Now I'm a pearl girl. I grew up loving pearls. I really feel like they're iconic for femininity and style. And so I love that with so many of your pieces, you combine some sort of pearl color.
Because I have Tahitian pearls at home from like 30 years ago from a very famous company. They're 10 millimeter perfect Tahitians. I never put them on.
Gosh.
I never put them on.
Safe, I bet, probably.
No, I don't wear them because I don't like them. They're
Really?
like my grandmother's pearls now. I like the boho chic.
Could I be in your
pearl.
will?
My daughter probably would never even wear them.
Oh my
But
goodness.
I like the new type of pearls.
Okay.
The boho chic that goes with my jewelry.
What does
I mean,
boho chic mean to you?
boho chic means to me that it is cool, hip, chic, that you can wear it down in Soho. You can wear it at the beach. You can wear it to the opera. You can wear it to the museum.
Cycle.
You can wear it to Soul Cycle. Yes, but I wouldn't go in the water with it.
No.
But boho chic, I come from New York. It's like Soho meets boho meets the Village meets Upper East Side Madison Avenue.
Yes.
Okay, and we have offices on Fifth Avenue. It all meets right there.
It all works together.
Exactly.
And with these earrings, by the way, 1 5/16 inches from top to bottom, beautiful French hook. Everything comes, and we have taken them off for showing purposes, but they all come with the silicone stopper. I think that's so great because if you've ever been, I'm just gonna be myself, I'm not sure about you guys, but I've been careless with jewelry sometimes where I take them off, I'll toss them in a drawer, and then I open up to get them the next day and I bent the hook or something. I know.
Oh.
Don't judge.
I have to.
Okay, smack me.
No, okay.
I asked for it. So the silicone stopper just reminds me to take time, put them away in something, and take care of my jewelry a little bit better. So the minute that I saw you had done that on every pair of earrings, I thought, this is a jewelry line I need to hold special.
And it's not to balance the earring, because everything I make is perfectly balanced. It's just for people like you. Okay?
Yeah. Did you turn your nose up at me just a little bit?
I can't even turn my nose up, okay? I rolled my eyes more than
do
turned
that.
my nose, okay?
I love it.
Just for people like, look how magnificent.
Oh, Miss Morgan looks gorgeous.
See, but she can wear these going from the gym all the way to the opera.
Yes.
And the way they move, it makes you want to touch them and play with them. But to know that there's 10 carats of precious stones in them, it's hard to believe. And they just move and they flow. I feel that your face is the Picasso, and the earring frames your face.
I love it.
And it has to have movement. And see, your hair is short. It's the same from the front and the back. It's very important to me.
I love the balance that we're talking about. And with that in mind, we're going to move along to something that's brand new. This is so new. And I love that Hilary's going to put it right up next to mine, because one of the things that you will see is exotic gems, one of a kind, very unique gems, and no two stones will ever be alike. This is the oval rainbow moonstone. Your item number is 182573. You have your choice of either the white zircon, 2 carats 35 points of the zircon alone, or
look at that
the
amethyst. Look at that African amethyst.
Yes.
That was good.
Thanks, Jay.
Thanks. You came back
Good
from vacation.
job.
Still on vacation.
Are you still drinking?
Yeah, I was just thinking that, but I wouldn't say that. No, I would
you
never
have to
say that.
understand, Jamie and I have this love-hate affair during Facebook Lives because he drinks beer, which I don't understand.
Not during Facebook Live.
And I'm a snob.
I've never drank
comes to
beer
my
in
liquor.
my life.
Really?
I've never even tasted. I don't want to say what it smells like to me, so I won't.
I agree the same way.
Okay.
Someone the other day brought me to my house to go on my little boat. You'll have to come over next time and we'll go on the boat. They brought me wine in a can, and I looked at them and I said,
Ew.
You've known me for 5 years.
Ew.
I'm sorry. I know I'm sounding like a snob, and I am, and I'll admit it.
I'm sorry. I won't bring you boxed wine or canned wine.
Thank you.
Okay?
Or beer. Let's talk champagne, gin, vodka.
No, let's talk just a glass of rosé
All
from
day.
Provence. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Please.
Okay, we're there.
Okay.
All right. So as we're sitting in Provence, and we've got the glass,
and
the
we've
bottle
got
of
these
rosé.
elegant rings on with my
Yes.
iconic rope texture, and you've even got the HJ on the side of it. If we can come in close, this is one of my favorite rings that I've ever done.
So beautiful. So when you say that, after 30 years in
Look
the
at this.
business,
Look at this.
why is this one of your faves?
Look at the chatoyancy coming from the Moonstone. Look at the beautiful African amethyst. Look at your white zircon. And
So
we're in
pretty.
bright light here. And then if you take a look at going around the shank, to me, this looks like it's
So
in the
couture.
thousands. It looks
Yes.
like it's in the thousands, okay?
You're right.
And Moonstone is one of the most feminine stones in the entire world. And I've even got white rhodium and black rhodium. You've got black rhodium on the top. Look at how that makes those champagne, the regular zircon pop.
So
the
gorgeous.
closest stone to a diamond on Earth and natural out of Mother Earth.
Now-
and then look at the African amethyst.
It's so gorgeous.
Where do you find amethyst that dark, the saturation of that amethyst?
I tell you where. In your station necklace that we had earlier
Yeah,
in our show.
my fabulous necklace.
By the way, if
Yes.
you missed our live show, we got done just about 25 minutes ago. Hilary brought us a fabulous station necklace that was 37 inches in labradorite, in black spinel, and in amethyst. You must go to evine.com.
Oh, you must.
Recheck out the show. There were matching bracelets, a set of 5 bracelets as well.
And the necklace is versatile. The necklace
can
is a
wrap
bracelet
it,
also. I'm still,
yes.
oh wait, I'm
Oh,
still
you are wearing it.
I never take this off. I don't even know I have it on. Can we get a close-up of this?
Yeah, Jamie, could you do your
Jamie?
job?
Yeah, and while you're playing
Snack
around
at
there,
her.
can we just...
He's on his phone. Like, what is he
Yeah,
doing?
he's texting. He's a millennial. What's
He's
he you want?
He is.
Look
Did you
at
get
it.
engaged while you were
Look
gone
at
on
that.
vacation?
Look at those two together with the peacock pearls, the perfect labradorite. That's the necklace, and look at this ring.
So this is the necklace that she's
Yeah.
wearing as a bracelet, but you can find it online. If Jamie
And
was
you've
a good
got-
producer, he
look
would have
at
gotten
that.
us the item
And
number
you've
by
got
now.
blue opals
but that's
underneath.
okay.
And you've got the zircon, and you've got the peacock pearls.
We just love giving him a hard time. It's meant with true love and affection.
Yes, I think it is. But we'd still like the item number.
Yeah, Jamie, come on.
I said,
All
I
right.
think it is.
Yeah, you guys tell me online that you want the item number. That way he'll do his job. So with a minute to go, let's talk sizing. This is 5 through 10.
Yes.
I like wearing a bigger ring like this on a different finger.
I
than,
like wearing them on
All
all
over.
fingers. A lot of the things that, a lot of my
First
favorite
item, last
rings that
allergen.
I like, I have 2 of.
Okay.
Because I like to wear them on different fingers.
Yeah.
And
Do you
depending what
swell?
mood I'm
I
in.
swell like crazy.
No, because I don't eat salt.
None at all?
I hate salt.
Wow.
So I'll order French fries, no salt.
But at least you
Everything I
home
do
treats.
with no salt. But when
Okay.
I get my physical, like I'm up there on the salt. It's because everything has salt
Yeah.
in it.
So you try your hardest, you know, but
Because I don't like the taste of salt.
oh, so when you cook, would you just do like natural herbs and things?
I don't cook. But where are you going? Come back. My
The
husband doesn't let
eyeball
me in the
happened again.
kitchen. I
Is
once
he the
exploded
cook?
a baked potato in the oven, and
Oh,
it took them like 2
Hilary.
weeks between him and the housekeeper to get it out of the oven.
This is the show we want to do,
He
right?
says if I go in to make myself an ice cream cone, you can see it trail all through the kitchen, through the living room. We have 5 rescue cats. He doesn't need a 6th one,
Oh
okay?
my gosh. How long have you been married?
20 years it'll be.
20 years. So is
We
he
got
the
married
chef?
at the Cannes Film Festival.
Oh, of course you did.
Yes.
So will you
and
say
it
a
was,
little?
And it was filmed by E. It was filmed live on the Riviera, and it lasted for like 10 years from beginning to end. Hollywood Reporter.
Say hello to our French
Okay.
shoppers.
Hollywood Reporter and
In
Trauma. Oh, je suis Hilary Joy,
Thank you.
le créateur de Hilary Joy Couture, exclusif pour que ici en France. you don't want me to keep going on.
I love it. So your wedding was filmed at Cannes by
Yes.
all the Hollywood entertainment shows
And
as
wait,
well.
we got 3 martini glasses in the Hollywood Reporter, and MTV the same night only
Yes.
got 1.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
Do you have were you just fabulous? What was your dress?
I was fabulous in my $299 antique dress because I couldn't find anything that I wanted. My husband found it walking down in Soho
Yeah.
in Andy's Cheapies, up on the top in the back. He said, "That's your dress."
Wow.
So my friend David owns this fabulous garment store where they have all the materials. He does all the shows.
Yes.
And he had it redone with this Black Essence designer who he had the French lace
Yes.
from 1950s, the exact lace to match it, and it was the most gorgeous dress in the entire
sounds
world.
spectacular.
And they redid it for me as my wedding present. And then it was also done at the China Club in New York.
Yes.
That's where we met. So at midnight, Michael, the owner, made us our wedding there too. So we had 2 weddings within 3
my
months.
gosh.
Yeah.
Okay, so I used to walk by the China Club when I worked at the Saloon. Do you remember the Saloon
Yeah,
restaurant across from
yeah,
Lincoln
yeah,
Center
yeah.
on roller skates, the waitresses?
No, this is the downtown China.
Oh,
Club,
I
moved
thought
to
you meant the one in
48th Street.
72nd.
That's the older one. That when you lived uptown.
Yes.
That's the original one where the Stones hung out and everyone hung out. Yes.
Very fun. Okay, we want to talk about this bracelet.
yes.
So you talk about it because I'm going to go show Jamie how
Okay.
to find this item number.
This is
okay.
Selimanite. This is mystic coated sapphire. These are all corundum of sapphire. And then we have our magnificent solar quartz stalactite. And I took all the problems out of layering it for you. And in the back, if I turn it around, you've got an extender. You also got a large lobster claw, so you don't have to ask anyone for help. And you've got my HJ. But this bracelet is amazing. And anytime I do anything of the Selimanite in any country, it sells out because it's actually mystic sapphire. It's corundum.
I love these colors. Okay, we found the item number for
Yay.
Hilary's necklace / bracelet. It's 182571. There we go. And it's $79.99 as the must-have buy.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Jamie.
you, Jamie.
I know.
I'll give him a
She
little
went away and I
credit.
did
It's
that.
okay.
Well, thank you for letting her buy your computer. Okay.
He's very afraid. This bracelet.
Does he look afraid to you?
kind of sweaty, isn't he right now?
No, not. It's freezing in here. You're not sweating. Oh, well, then you are afraid.
This bracelet, I got him right where I want him.
Good.
Sold out in its debut. You're going to hear that as you heard it in my show live earlier, but you're going to hear it with Wendy's show later as well. It's 7¼ inches, but it does have an extension for you, so you're able to customize the length of this just by 1/4 inch, which I think is nice. If you are a salt eater like me and you swell, that's helpful. If you're not like Hilary, you're going to be good to go.
Don't drink anything on planes. If you eat and drink on planes, that's when you get swollen and your feet swell if you eat their food.
I don't eat their food. I usually bring my own if I'm traveling international.
Exactly.
But I never drink on the plane, which is so funny because my friends are like, vacation, let's drink.
Yeah,
but
no.
1 in the air is like 2 on the ground, but then you also just feel
terrible.
But there's nothing worse than a sloppy drinker on an airplane.
There's nothing worse than a sloppy drinker off an airplane.
Look
at that gorgeous bracelet.
Okay, so could we work this back to the first item that we started with?
See, the thing is, I like to make all my jewelry so that it all works back with each other. That's why I'll put the amethyst with, like, look how fabulous the ring looks with the bracelet, because they're two totally different collections. But look how magnificent it is.
Yeah, that is that
And then when you take it with the necklace, how magnificent is that?
I love it.
That's what I like, because I'm selfish.
Really?
I don't want anyone to ever have to remove my jewelry. I need it to be perfectly comfortable, perfectly balanced. Sometimes it takes 6 months to make a model, because I want you to say, okay, this is the go-to piece. This is what I'm taking with me when I go away.
When you travel, do you have are you a ton of suitcases that you're checking?
I have a 22-inch Louis Vuitton that I've had for 20 years.
Love it.
I carry nothing but that, and then I have a Neverfull filled with a Neverfull.
Oh.
So it comes to about 35 kilos.
Okay.
I drag it wherever I go. I never check luggage in anywhere.
It's so smart. And do you travel, do you love kimonos, caftans, basics on the bottom and then add some zhuzh? What's your style?
That's exactly what you see. And how many pair of shoes can one wear?
So how many do you have?
Okay, so I'll travel with a pair of sneakers or comfortable shoes on, and then I'll have a little pair of ballet flats.
Okay.
And I will have the shoes like I'm wearing right now to go on air with, and that's it. And that's it.
You and I can travel together any day.
That's it. And I'll have 3 pair of black pants, 1 silk black dress,
Everything
a couple of silk tops like this in different colors, a couple kimonos. My makeup takes up most of everything, or the samples that I'm bringing overseas. That's what takes the weight up.
I gotcha. I know the first time I went to Paris and we talked during our show that I stayed on a houseboat, I took a carry-on bag.
Jealous of that.
Carry-on bag. I wore 1 pair of pants, had another pair of pants, 1 dress. I had 8 tops, a little cardigan, I had a hat, and I had 2 pair of shoes, and that was it.
And
I
some
did
underwear,
scarves.
I hope.
It depends.
Okay. Right. Okay.
A little hanky-panky.
Yeah.
But I am totally I want something to be easy. I don't want to have to be thinking about the fashion. I want to grab and go, but with a scarf and a hat, I can look fabulous.
And I always
have
a scarf. Yes, and in Milan they say I look Italian because I wrap the scarf this way. And then the new ways of doing the scarves is making them into a headband and coming around. Even Louis Vuitton made a book on how to do that. So I take my scarves and I do that. We're going to talk about this earring?
These
really?
earrings.
Really?
Hey, you guys, if you have any questions for Hilary, we are live. We want to hear from you. I know that we're just having a lot of fun, but this is what we do here in our YouTube and our Facebook show, so you can get to know the designer, the creator a little bit more, because I feel like when you understand the story, it just brings these so much more to life than walking down the avenue at the Blue Box store and one of 10 million women have the same thing.
But they don't even make it there. That's true. They have other people making it for them.
Let's talk back by demand. Sold out in April.
Azurite. Azurite is the stone that they call the stone from heaven. It is supposed to make you very peaceful and very calm. But in it, I have the most gorgeous coin pearls, and then we have the zircon. We've got gold plating. We have 3 noble metals here.
Right.
We've got sterling silver, we've got gold plating, and we've got black rhodium. And I don't think that you can see this, but these are all checkerboard diamond cut. There, that's it. See that? They're checkerboard diamond and briolette. Turn it around to the back. Same as the front.
Now, we were talking in our show about how you're
It
the
took
factory,
4
how
years
much
for me to get this.
you make them crazy when you want to do checkerboard. Why is that so challenging to do?
Because 1 out of every 3 stones break.
Could you imagine?
I mean, and I don't care.
Right.
Okay, it doesn't matter to me.
Are you a perfectionist?
I'm a Virgo,
Mm-hmm.
yes. But see, the problem with this is I found this 4 years ago
Okay.
at the Hong Kong Jewelry Show, because we exhibit at the airport there, where
Oh,
all the
very
stones are.
cool.
And they couldn't find it for me.
Wow.
The first time I ever aired this was in April here.
Here, and it's sold
And this
out.
is the second time I'm airing
minutes.
this because I can't get the rough.
So here's what's happening. I have a dozen pair. If you want the earrings, look at them on Hilary's ear. I love the elongation, 2 5/8 of an inch in length. We've got freshwater pearls. We have the azurite. We have the white zircon. We have the 18-karat gold embracing. They are smashing, but with fewer than 1 dozen,
Look at that.
a value pay of $14.33. Those are so sassy. They're so
That's
picky.
what boho chic is.
Yes,
Okay, when
yeah.
you say explain to me boho chic, I have to put like all parts of every country in with it.
Okay.
You know, like there's a Hollywood part of Hong Kong.
Yes.
That's up by the Hollywood Temple that I go to up there. There's in Paris, the third arrondissement. They're in New York, Soho. You know, there's so many places that brings it all together
In
for
LA,
me.
it'd be
After
like West
21
Hollywood, I guess,
countries.
right? Yeah.
You know, yes, it would be where my favorite
Is it like Robertson Boulevard, or where do you?
yeah, no, West Hollywood.
West
where,
Hollywood.
what's the store that I'm thinking of? The that's been there forever. Women's clothing and
Oh, Fred Siegel? No.
Fred,
yeah.
yeah. So I went into Fred Siegel 20
Right.
years ago when I met my husband.
Right.
And I said, "Excuse me, do you have anything that's not ordinary? Do you have anything that's special?" And you know. Oh, I said, "Do you have anything better?"
Oh.
My husband thought he was going to fall off he said, "Hilary, how could you have said that?" And she said, "Okay, let me take you upstairs."
Ah,
no, because
she got
I
you.
wanted something different and
Yep.
better. I didn't want the same thing that everybody had.
Right.
So that's from every country of 21 countries that I've been to, it's a different part of
Sure.
everywhere.
So if you have the aspirations of being a global traveler, but from whatever life, work or family, or
Mine's
taking care of
work.
your parents, right? And that's not on your agenda, this is your first class ticket.
Oh,
This
look
is
at
like
that.
Hilary taking all of the design influences from around the world and sharing them with you for $14.33 on a value pay.
Oh.
From the opera to the office with ease. I love that idea. And then you also talk about having statement pieces that need no translation.
They don't need any translation. You just look at it. Someone will walk up to me in an airport or walk up to me as I'm walking down the street and just pull on my hand or pull on my neck. And they'll say, "Wow, what is
What
that?
is it?
It's
Yeah.
amazing."
And does that give you, like, do you remember the very first time someone stopped you about your jewelry? Like, do you remember what the piece was or that moment, how it made you feel?
Yeah, it was a labradorite necklace that has different, it's a station necklace, okay? So it has different round bezel set stones within each, and it's labradorite sort of like that, but there's there's nothing in between them.
Gotcha.
Okay? And they just took my neck, and I thought they were gonna break it. Do
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
And I was in the airport, and she said, "That's fabulous. Where did you get that?" And I said, "It's mine. It's Hilary Joy." And
How
then she's been
excited.
a customer for like 10 years.
Oh, that's fantastic. So here's what we're going to do as we wrap up. I want to remind you, you can go back to evine.com, rewatch the show that Hilary and I had. It was at 11 a.m. Eastern, 10 Central. She'll be back for 2 hours this afternoon at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 Central. And if you have any questions throughout as well, check her out at Soul Cycle in Bridgehampton. She'll be going up.
Oh, it was
And,
my 500th class there last week, so it's up on my Facebook page. If you befriend me, they had a big sign and
I
everything.
love it. So thank you so much for
Thank
being here with us.
you.
Thanks
It
to
was
all of
such a
you for
pleasure.
shopping. Hey, by the way, as you shop for jewelry, come back at 3 p.m. Eastern. I'll be barefaced. We're going to celebrate the first anniversary of Ready to Wear Beauty, and I'm going to go from drab to fab with Christopher Mackin. Have a wonderful day, everybody.
Bye.
Hey, Jamie, thanks for doing your job.
Yes, thank you.